Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. It's been a while, I'm not gonna lie. Today I want to talk about work experience, how important it is to get work experience and how do you get it. Let's roll the intro. Right, now you lovely folks always ask me a bunch of questions here on YouTube about how I got into the construction industry, and especially some of you younger viewers out there, how you can best start out to put yourself in a good position to get a job. And I feel like there's so many different answers to that question. But one thing that I think is super important, and I always suggest to everyone, is work experience. Especially when you're at a younger age and you're not going to have a ton of experience behind you actually out in the field working in specific jobs, whether it's in construction or just getting general work experience. And it's really hard. So I know work experience is just so important to have on your CV. That's what I wanted to address in today's video. Now, I'll give you a little bit of a backstory on my work experience and how that helped me, and then we'll get into some ideas, some tips and hints on how you guys can get work experience too. So throughout my career there's been two occasions where I've needed work experience, managed to get it and seen how much it's helped me. The first one was when I graduated from university and I got my first job as a materials tester and a construction quality assurance role. Right before I applied for that job I actually knew someone who was currently doing it as well, and I said to them, can I come out with you for work experience for a week? And it gave me a great insight into the job that I was going to be doing, and literally just gave me a little bit of experience of being in a site environment. Now this was a very quick work experience, it was just a week, and I was extremely lucky that I knew someone who was doing the work that I was going into. Now I appreciate a lot of you out there, especially the younger ones, you're not going to have many contacts within the industry. You might be leaving school, or you might already be in school and not sure which career you want to take. And that's why work experience is so great, because you can try something and if you don't like it, decide pretty early on, actually I'm going to change direction and find a new career path. So that's why I find work experience just so important. Now, it can be difficult to get work experience, but there are a lot of solutions out there. If you're in school, you might have a careers advisor, or if you're in university, I know they have specific areas where you can go and the university might have contacts with certain large companies and they can help you get work experience in that way. Or you can do it yourself, take that initiative, just start writing letters. It's 2020. Start writing emails, start getting connected on LinkedIn, that's a really good way, and just put a feeder out there and say, looking for some work experience, I'm a hard worker, etc, etc, and hope that someone will get back to you. I think in this day and age, people are giving a lot of younger people opportunities, so it's a great way to reach out to people and see where those opportunities lie. Now you guys probably know that I don't actually do a lot of sponsored videos on this channel. However, because I have a lot of young people asking me about career advice, when the email came through from Springpod to work with them and talk about what they're doing and the platform they've set up to help young people with work experience, I thought that would be pretty invaluable to a lot of you viewers out there. So let's learn a little bit about Springpod, what they're doing and why you guys need to check them out. Right now, as you guys probably appreciate, businesses are going through some tough times. We're at the back end of a pandemic and the way businesses are working is changing rapidly. Now, the one thing that's happening is businesses are going online and, you know, face-to-face contact is being reduced, and that can make it really difficult for anyone out there that is trying to get work experience. Now, the thing that really hit home to me with Springpod is that they're doing virtual work placements. And they've got some huge companies signed up with them and they're offering these out for free to students. To be honest with you, I was really inspired by this because I thought if you're at home and you're not in school and you want to get work experience but you're struggling to get into a company, virtual work experience is the perfect answer. Let's just look at some of the key benefits of a virtual work experience. You're going to gain real industry insight. You'll develop CVs, personal statements and cover letters. All three of those you need to get a job. Build your network with industry professionals. Again, this is so important. You're going to be in contact with people within a company, which is going to be great further on when you're looking for a job. You already know those people. And more importantly, you're going to develop the key skills that those employers are actually looking for. Now, currently, Springpod are launching a virtual work experience with a company called JLL. Now, JLL are a world leader in real estate services, powered by an entrepreneurial spirit and working with the most ambitious clients in the world. So students that apply for this and are successful will get an insight into what it's like to be a chartered surveyor, a quantity surveyor and a building surveyor. I actually, interestingly, did work experience when I was at school to be a quantity surveyor, and I loved it. It was amazing. The reason why I didn't take that route, I don't actually know. I think construction kind of just flagged up at some point, but I really enjoyed doing that. I worked in an office environment, I got out and I visited lots of properties, and it was pretty cool. So it's brilliant that JL are offering this through Springpod. It's completely free for students to apply. Apply for this over the course of a week. You're getting an insight into a really good, fast-paced industry. You'll take part in live workshops with different teams within JLL. You'll learn about key areas from property development right the way through to commercial valuation, as well as complete work assignments with constructive feedback. So this is really good work experience, and being virtual, you can throw yourself into it completely. You know, you're going to have a lot of time, you're going to be at home. This is a great way to get into a company environment and understand what they're doing. So what do you need to know? Well, the deadline for these applications are the 10th of August. Eligibility, you must be a student or a school or college, and you must be in year 10, 11, 12 or 13 and based in the UK. Now, if you don't fit that remit or you're not interested in property development, I would say go and sign up for Springpod anyway. I signed up as a student just to check out what they're offering, and it's a growing platform. There's going to be lots of different companies that they're going to be working with, offering you guys work experience, which is ace for your CVs. They're going to be offering support with CVs, career advice. You can go on there and find ambassadors. It's an incredible platform, and I wouldn't get behind it if I didn't truly believe it. So that's it, Springpod. Thanks for sponsoring the video. Please go and check it out, guys. There's a link down in the description if you want to apply for that specific work experience, or even just check out Springpod. I promise you will not be disappointed. So there you go, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. For anyone out there that's young and is getting into construction or the building industry, I feel your pain on how hard it can be, but keep trying. You will get there. You'll find support like great companies like Springpod, and parents and careers advisors out there. And hopefully I find the career that you're really looking for. If you have any questions, please shoot them down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Best of luck, folks, and yeah, new video coming real soon.